flavors from the streets of the world. All of us treat street food as a common and regular phenomenon. However, very few of us have ever thought about its origin and history. Let's go back in time and find out. It is said that street food existed in ancient Greece, and the most popular meal was fried fish. Even in ancient Rome, poor urban residents consumed street food, though very few people had an oven or a hearth in their houses. The most common meal of that time was chickpea soup with bread and grain paste. When we speak about ancient China, street food was available for the poor, and they consumed this food in the street. The rich could afford a helper who bought street food and carried it to their homes. In the late 14th century, a traveling Florentine reported that in Cairo, Egypt, people brought with themselves picnic cloth made of rawhide, which they spread on the streets and sat on while they ate their meals of lamb kebabs, rice and fritters purchased from the street vendors. In Turkey, many crossroads had vendors selling fragrant bites of hot meat, including chicken and lamb that had been spit roasted. The standards of street food were not regulated until the first part of the 15th century. The first country which legislated street food and established its standards was Turkey. Street vendors who sold their food in North and South America, for instance in Mexico, had a developed system of street food. Local vendors sold beverages such as atole, a drink made of cornmeal. They also sold almost 50 types of tamales with various ingredients. In New York City, the street vendors faced a lot of opposition. They sold oysters, roasted corn ears, fruits and sweets at low prices to all classes during the American colonial period. Oysters in particular were a cheap and popular street food until around 1910, when overfishing and pollution caused prices to rise. Many African women made their living by selling street food in America in the 18th and 19th centuries, with products ranging from fruits, cakes and nuts to coffee, biscuits, pralines and other sweets. In the 19th century, street food vendors in Transylvania sold gingerbread nuts, cream mixed with corn, as well as other meats fried on top of ceramic vessels with hot coals inside. Our well-known French fries, consisting of fried strips of potato, probably originated in Paris in the 1840s. The famous Japanese ramen were originally brought to Japan by Chinese immigrants about 100 years ago. It began as a street food for laborers and students and soon became a national dish. Street food vending is found around the world, but has variations within both regions and cultures. Street food in Pakistan, needless to say, is common to Indian food. Some of the common items in Pakistan include bun kebab sandwiches, samosas, kulfi, ice creams, popcorn, fried or grilled fish, sugarcane juice, chickpea juice, lemonade or nimbu pani, sliced coconut, dry fruits and nuts, biryani, pakoras, pan, papdi chaat and so on. Nowadays, due to globalization and cultural exchange, it is possible to find street food of all types in every city of the world. Bing is a Chinese street food that can be served plain or stuffed with meat or eggs, and seasoned with sauces or other flavors. It is found that the concept of Bing is similar to French crepes, Mexican tortilla, and Indian roti. Even the Indonesian street food is a diverse mix of local Indonesian, Chinese, and Dutch influences. It often tastes rather strong and spicy. Street food is attractive to the eye, heaven to the mouth, satisfying to the stomach, and light on the pocket. No wonder street food is more popular than any other exotic cuisine.